People say, picture your future self and then think and act the way that they would. Embody that person. Well, I know that that can be pretty hard. Like, I've had times where I'm like, I have no clue how to embody that. I want to talk about that a bit today, because you can step into who that person is today, and I'll talk about the 3 traits, because I have come across people who are living the way that I want to live, the self-actualized people that I look up to. I've noticed that a lot of them have a lot in common, and you can step into that today. It's pretty much who you're going to be as well when you're your best self. Also, it is possible to switch in the moment, like I'm talking about today. You know, does the outside change in the moment? No, but it is possible to think differently in the moment. In fact, I wasn't going to mention these, but I may as well. 2 people that you might want to put in your ear, they're kind of good for that. One is named Zeno. He's actually Aussie as well. He's from Sydney. I don't know. He does walks around his park in Germany, and he talks about just switching over into realizing how like perfect you are, and that you don't need to be any different. You just need to switch. And then another one I would recommend is, his name's Hudson, and I think his name's Hudson. There's a sign on that building over there that says Hudson, so I'm like, am I making that up now? I'm pretty sure his name's Hudson, and he's like 20. He's kind of good to have in your ear because he talks about just switching, like knowing that you are a child of God who can do anything you want. Okay, so I wasn't going to mention anyone, but those are 2 good people to have in your ear. 3 traits of your best self. All right, let me just get to the point. The first one is, she pays to up level. They are investing in themselves, in courses and things like that. Now, if you're watching this channel and you're listening to me and you want like to connect, then you're probably a like-minded soul, and you love personal development, you love spirituality, you love inner work. You already read books, and that's enough. If that's the only investment you make, and even if you only like borrow them from the library, which I do recommend doing just from an eco standpoint anyway. But once you get beyond the books, there's other things you can pay for, and there's actually no limit to this. There's no limit to, I just did a video about monk mode. There's no limit to how deep you can go in monk mode and up leveling yourself. But people pay money to up level, and all the people that I admire and that I look into, when I look into their story and their teachings, they're all saying the same thing. Pay to up level, invest in yourself, take the courses. You have to feel an inner knowing that that is the right teacher for you at the right moment. But yeah, make those investments in yourself. I guarantee you, your best self, your future self does that. The next one is, they are very down to earth. So I'm assuming that you want to get rich, because that's just how it's supposed to be. It's nothing unusual for a human being to want that. Why do we want that? Because God puts that inside of us. It's our natural state. It's us calling to our future selves. So that future you is that millionaire who just walks around still wearing jeans. You know what I mean? That's why this channel is called Me But Reborn, because you're still yourself, even when you reach those heights. And who you will be is not striving anymore. They're very down to earth. You could call it confidence. I mean, the confidence of having what you always dreamed of having, the confidence that you worked hard and were disciplined, showed up for yourself. Those kinds of things will make you a down-to-earth, secure person. So I guarantee you, your best self, it's another one of their traits, is that they are very down-to-earth. As long as you're a good person, a down-to-earth person, you're being your best self. The third one is, and there's a bonus last one after this, is a connection to God. And I have to make more videos, I think, on my channel to kind of clarify where I'm coming from. I don't know how to put it any other way, except that they are so in touch with their spiritual side. They are so grateful to God, and they know that everything around them has come from God. And I've completely shifted into these, like into my reinvented self, and I'm still transforming. It's not like it ends, because it's limitless. The sky's the limit for your potential. When I really connected to God, my relationship with God became a priority for me. Yeah, the reinvention, the transformation was around the next corner and happened straight away. So I recommend that you look into that. Have you been giving much attention to your spiritual side? Have you been taking the time for your relationship with God? Do you let like spirit flow through you and produce things? Are you living in joy and gratitude? Because I guarantee that your future best self is. In my experience, because I am talking from experience here, all it takes to transform, to change your life, is to get to know this. Is to get to know this side of you, this future self, this future you. I know this about you. I have met you. I know this is who you transform into. So the sooner you embody it, the sooner you start the transformations and changing your life. You know, and in my experience, it's all it takes, honestly. The connection with God means things will come out of you. Creativity will be produced through you that helps other people, that brings you abundance. It's something which, if you're in a hard place, you just have to take my word for it, other people's word for it. But once you flip the switch of this mentality and realize what's available for you, it's all it takes. And last but not least, this is a bonus, is authenticity. So I guarantee you, all those people that you look up to, I guarantee you, your future self, are being authentically themselves. Like, you see me here chatting, I don't give a shit what anyone cares about me. If people don't like me, I'm trying to connect with the like-minded people who are out there who want to have the interesting conversations that I want to have. And I'm just being authentically me and seeing where it leads. I guarantee you that your future successful self, your best self, even if you haven't moved anywhere yet, even if you haven't achieved anything yet, if you start to be authentic, you'll be matching with your future you, your best self you, because I guarantee you they are living in authenticity. There is a level of productivity, wealth, abundance, joy, generosity, gratitude that stems from authenticity, from being your authentic self. You are perfect as you are. Whatever interests and gifts you have, they were given to you to be expressed. So go out there and express yourself authentically. Don't care what other people think about how you want to speak, how you want to dress. And part of being authentic is also letting go of like what other people are doing that you think you have to do as well. You don't necessarily have to dress like that. You don't necessarily have to follow the social norms. You don't necessarily have to speak like that, think like that, watch what they watch, listen to what they watch, listen to what they listen to. Be authentic to yourself. I guarantee you, I've met your future you, and they are authentic as fuck. Any questions, or if you want to chat, leave a comment. And YouTube is recommending this video for you because they know you better probably than you know yourself. Do monk mode and get to know yourself. That was the previous video. All right, see you in the next one. Bye.